Hello, my name is Alexandra with Theta Spring Hypnosis. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, and today's session is going to be dealing with TMJ. Through hypnosis and a process of deep relaxation, we're going to help to alleviate the symptoms and some of the pain that comes along with this. What I'd like you to do now is begin by taking in a few deep breaths as you get extremely comfortable on the bed, or the chair, or the floor, or the couch that you're laying on. And as you allow your body to begin to take in that oxygen, as you allow your body just to begin to relax and to go into a state of relaxation, simply by breathing and listening so that we can create some changes in your mind and your body together. And as you begin to breathe and relax, focusing on the air moving in through your lungs, as if you could move that air, that oxygen, all the way into your stomach. And as each breath begins to feel as if you could draw it down into your toes, through your lungs, down through your stomach, through your legs. With each breath in, thinking calm. With each breath out, thinking relaxed. And as you allow your eyes just to get heavy, and if they're not closed already, you can go ahead and close them now. And you can just begin to start to visualize and or imagine what it might be like, what it might look like if you were to be completely loose and limp and just calm, as if your body could just begin to melt like a candle, so that the chair or the couch or the bed or the floor below you could just begin to support your body completely, so that as you begin to enter towards the hypnotic sleep, as you just continue to breathe, as you continue to just listen, you can begin to just listen to my voice and begin to wonder what it might feel like or be like if your body were a candle. And as you begin to visualize what a candle looks like there in front of you, what color it might be, that beautiful flame there lit on the wick, that right there on the top of your head, you could imagine you had such a beautiful flame melting you right there at the top of your forehead. Relaxing your mind's third eye, relaxing your mind completely. And even though it might wander off, you can just give it permission to just go. And as you allow your mind and your body to work together, to take in these changes, to take in what I'm saying, you can begin to feel your body melting, starting from the top of the head, as you just begin to feel the back of your neck beginning to relax, letting go, melting down, as the wax in your visualization just continues to drip, moving downward. And as you continue to visualize that and feel that through your neck, you can feel your shoulders beginning to relax, letting go of the tensions, the tightness, realizing that right now there's nowhere you need to go, nowhere you need to be, and no one wanting anything from you. And that all you simply need to do is just allow your mind and your body to drift, to relax, to listen. And that entering into the hypnotic sleep is as simple as learning to fall asleep. It's as simple as breathing. And as you continue to focus on your breathing, as the relaxation continues to move down your arms, over your biceps now. Each breath out, remembering the words, relaxed. Each breath in, the words, calm. That as you continue to feel that relaxation melting down over each one of your vertebrae, down your spine, through your back, You can just begin to feel as if you could disconnect from your body just for a minute, just for a second, completely leaving behind the tensions of the day. As you continue to move that relaxation, allowing the tensions to just melt away as it continues to move down over your elbows, into your wrists, into your hands, right there, into the tips of your fingers, where you could just feel all the tension and tightness leaving them completely, as if you could just flick away any remaining tensions that are in your body. Because as this candle begins to melt all the way down, continuing to just move all the tensions out of your body so that you're left with nothing but deep relaxation. As you feel that relaxation moving over your chest, as you feel your breathing now getting a little bit more rhythmic, and as you feel your chest beginning to just softly rise and fall, you could maybe feel your stomach beginning to relax. You could maybe feel the stomach lifting and rising as if you could feel that breath being moved down so that your stomach could lift and rise instead of your chest, so that you could breathe in a different way that might seem a little bit uncomfortable at first. But by moving this breath into your stomach, you're actually breathing even deeper, allowing your body, pushing your body into an even deeper state of relaxation, which actually feels quite good. And as you continue to relax, as you continue to just give yourself permission to push away any resistance, to just allow your candle and your visualization to just melt down completely, you can begin to think of a very beautiful, relaxing place. You can maybe even remember a time, maybe it was at the beach, or when you were out at nature, just walking, or maybe it's when you're in your bed at night, about to fall asleep, and all around you is calm quietness. And as you move that relaxation now down over your waist, moving the relaxation now through your legs, down from your lower back into your thighs, your whole body just beginning to let go, to feel it sinking, melting like the wax in that beautiful candle. And as your legs continue to feel heavier and heavier, as those large muscles just melt, melting down, all the way down over your knees, all the way down over your calves and shins, leaving your body completely relaxed as you move it down over your ankles and your feet to the tips of your toes, as if right now you could imagine that you're surrounded by a nice, beautiful, warm blanket, feeling safe, secure, as if you could possibly fall asleep, like at night after a long day. How comfortable you feel in your bed, just laying there with your head on the pillow. And as we count you down from 5 to 0, we'll give yourself permission to just disconnect completely from your body, as if you could just feel your mind and your thoughts just drawing out of your body so that you could float into that dark twilighty expanse right there behind your eyelids, as if it were a movie screen, as if you could see out of your mind's third eye right there in the center of your forehead. And as you allow that mind's third eye to just draw your thoughts, draw your mind up there from 5 to 4, you can begin to leave your body a bit. At 3, leaving your legs, disassociating there. From 3 to 2, disassociating your arms and your lower back, and your stomach and your chest. Your hands. At 2, your neck, your shoulders, your head. At 1, you're completely focused out of your mind's third eye, right there in the center of your forehead, as if you could just see and drift and be in that dark twilighty expanse, drifting and floating, as if you could just float above your body. And here you are, at 0, going even deeper down, deep asleep. Because each and every time we say the words deeper down or deep asleep, you sleep quickly, calmly, soundly, and deeply, to this depth or even greater. And your mind and your body just relax. You just let go. Because it feels so good to just relax. Knowing that right now there's nothing you need to do. That by giving yourself permission to just relax just for this moment, you can begin to alleviate yourself of the symptoms of TMJ, the tightness and the tension. You can just begin to disassociate from it. You can just begin to leave it behind for a minute. Because when you begin to look down at your body and you begin to think of your TMJ, you can begin to think of all the muscles that are all connected through your jaw, your mouth, your neck, and even into your back and your arms. That as we begin to think of all of these muscles, what we can actually begin to do is begin to visualize them loosening. Because right now it's as if they're pulled tight, like rubber bands, stretched completely. They're so taut that what we want to do is take these muscles that are so tight and begin to loosen them. As if we could just unscrew them a bit. As if your muscles have just been screwed too tight. And I want you to begin to think about your jaw. And whether it's on the left side or the right side. You can just begin by thinking about unscrewing that tightness. And as you feel that bolt there on the side of your jaw, it might feel a little hard to move at first, as if it's rusted tight and stuck. But as you begin to wiggle it and begin to move it, what you'll begin to realize is that you can begin to loosen it. And as you begin to loosen your jaw, that bolt on your jaw, on the left and or the right side, you can feel your jaw letting go. You can feel it beginning to drop down, just beginning to release. And as it begins to release, you begin to feel relief from the release. And we can now begin to do the same up at your temples, right there on the side of your forehead, as if you could just unscrew those. Releasing all the tension, loosening it just enough to feel the pain beginning to dissipate. As if in the back of your neck you could just begin to loosen that as well. Beginning to release those rubber bands so they can begin to become loose and limp. And it feels so much better to just release them, to let them go. You can begin to feel your neck relaxing. It feels so good, as if you've just had a long massage. That as if you could take your fingers and they could just touch along your jaw. as if it were just every touch felt like amazing ice, feeling so cool, as if each little press began to feel as if you were taking a painkiller. Because now your jaw is so loose, you can feel your throat beginning to relax, your jaw relaxing, your whole neck, your forehead, your shoulders. They just are melting down completely. And each breath blows away the tension. You can feel your jaw returning to a bit more of a state of normal. It feels so good to not have that tension in your mouth anymore, in your jaw. You can move it side to side and feel it loosening. You can just feel it letting go. As if there were fluid just moving through it. So much relief. And each breath of relaxation, each breath that you take in, each deep breath that you let out, begins to bring your jaw to feel looser and looser, calmer and calmer. The tightness just moving away, leaving you with nothing but looseness, relaxation through your neck, your jaw, your temples, your forehead. In fact, you can feel this cool sensation moving through your jaw, relaxing it even more. Now this feeling is yours to have. All you need to do is just relax. Give yourself permission to just unwind, unscrew the tension, the tightness, let it go. Let it leave you for the day, the week, the month, the year. Let it leave you today. So we count you down from 5 to 4, going deeper with this new relaxation. 3 to 2 to 1. And at 0, even looser, more relaxed. Now in just a second, we're going to bring you up and out of hypnosis. But at 0, you know that we go even deeper, more relaxed. And as we bring you up calmly and slowly to 1, feeling relaxed, like a loose rubber band, melted wax. Coming up at 2 to 3. At 3, you can sense the room around you. At 4, you can begin to feel the energy moving back through your body. And at 5, your eyes are open and wide awake. With your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, your head feeling calm and relaxed. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open and wide awake. My name is Alexandra Janelli with Theta Spring Hypnosis out of New York City. I hope you enjoyed your session and your jaw is feeling much more relaxed, unwound, and calm.